with
the general manager of Monday Night Raw, Kurt Angle.
And Kurt Angle and McMahon. A mixed tag team match of truly epic proportions on the grand.
I can't tell you how excited and honored I am to be able to compete at this year's WrestleMania. We'll be competing against the commissioner of Monday Night Raw and the COO of the WWE. For all this pedigree, I almost feel sorry for what she's going to do to Stephanie McMahon. Speaking of WrestleMania, I want to take us to the Universal Championship match, which will be a match for the ages. Just told that Brock Lesnar would not make it here tonight. Just wasn't feeling well, or he just decided not to show. But regardless,
I'm surprised by the news that Kurt Angle just gave everybody here in Detroit.
Yeah, but Roman Reigns' work ethic and Brock Lesnar's loyalty to WWE.
He is Brock Lesnar's arrival here tonight. I would be angry too, not disappointed. I would be angry.
I wish I was surprised, Kurt, but I'm not. Brock doesn't respect me, he doesn't respect this company, and he doesn't respect anybody here in Detroit. I'm going to say next, I feel like everybody can relate to this. Or last week. Sure, I will, because there's not going to be, because he's Vince's boy. Detroit, what would happen if you didn't show up for work? They would fire you, Kurt. What do you think would happen to me or anybody else in that case scenario? We get a huge fine. Not fair, and that's a problem. And you're not the problem, you're just the middleman. The real problem is Vince McMahon. Respect to let me know what was happening tonight. It's travel all over the world. I'm not at home the majority of the year for him in this, but I will not be disrespected by Vince McMahon.
And exactly what Roman's feeling right now. I mean, he's irate with good reason, but
Not gonna talk to me? No respect here, huh?
No. With Roman Reigns. Excuse me, Roman, if I could just get a quick question with you about what just happened in the ring. Mr. King.
So just to give everybody up to speed on all this kind of stuff, a little bit rattled here, but I just reminded Roman of something maybe he didn't want to hear, and that is an expression that his cousin, The Rock, used to say. That next week, Brock Lesnar will be here on Monday Night Raw. Roman Reigns has been temporarily suspended.
Way to the ring accompanied by Bayley from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
You know, guys, boom. Let's take you back to last week on Monday Night Raw. Bayley Deville starting things off. Remember, Banks with a bit of score to settle here tonight. It's Sonya Deville who knocked off. Yeah, I think Absolution's done a great job of doing exactly what Paige, their leader,
to grow a little bit of backbone. I was pretty proud of what Bayley had accomplished, but here she is, so impressive. She continues to learn with experience in the ring. Countering does not have an opponent as of yet for. She wants Charlotte at WrestleMania.
I think it shocked the world in a very, very tight.
So a win here tonight by one of these two women, Corey, could put them in position to face Alexa down the road.
Control the boss, Sasha Banks. I'm really impressed with how the confidence of Sonya has
To come with you too, and she stands in the corner by the bar and just stares daggers at you the whole time.
And Sasha Banks' background, I think, is really helping her in a very dynamic way.
Again, we met Banks a couple of weeks back as Sonya goes face first, but Sonya's still trying to give chase. Banks
Somehow try to fight back into this. Caught
Sonya with a knee, glancing blow.
hook of the leg on Sonya Deville and a kick out at 2.
Back Absolution, but
And now backstabber by Sasha. Rolls into the backstab. Deville taps. Likely the victory by Sasha. Regardless, she got it done. But now look. Her debt to Sasha from last week. And Sasha Banks with the victory tonight. But Sasha Banks. And now Sasha striking first. Trying to ward off the assault here by Ashton Deville. Once again, hammering away on Sasha Banks.
becomes such a...
Yeah, once again, this does not look...
Paige and Sonya Deville, a force to be reckoned with. Absolutely. Moments of that.
Nonetheless, Sasha Banks picked up the win, but Absolution and guys, a triple threat match, defending his Intercontinental Championship against Finn Balor and Seth Rollins.
Tell me how you really feel. knockout show in history. Welcome to Miz TV. As hell, I know, but they have a very special tag team match. The boys are all grown up, and it just goes to show that you hang with the guests tonight are the men that Kurt Angle seems hell-bent on giving defeat at WrestleMania. Intercontinental Champion of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, please get up out of your seats for my first guest, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins has been on an absolute roll, turning this.
Please welcome my next guest, Finn Balor.
Champion. Certainly a man that would like Intercontinental Champion.
Seth Rollins, who wants that title just as much.
Comfortable. I mean, Seth, especially you seem very calm, cool, and collected. You and I could have had at WrestleMania. Think about it, Seth. Burned it down at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental Champion either of us have. I mean,
Miz, how stupid do you think we are here, man? I don't know what you're trying to do. It's a triple threat match. Triple threat.
and if you want the truth, he's the man in bingo halls. WWE resume is lacking, but you do have one thing. First ever Universal Champion. I mean, that is a huge, huge accomplishment. You know, maybe I'm greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. Should you have to do it again, am I right?
Makes you think it's going to work with me? You're going to have to try a lot harder.
Monday Night Raw, the Intercontinental Championship that I made prestigious. Admit it, you resent him for beating you for the Universal Championship. Really trust him? This is his game. He makes you his friend. He lures the Shield.
Miz, to fire us up? You don't need to fire us up, man. It's the Intercontinental Championship. Want the truth? In 4 weeks at Mania, I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna take that Intercontinental. All right, bud, you don't stand a chance.
To you, Seth. But, what happened the last time we had a championship match? That's right. I beat you with one arm.
4 weeks, I'm gonna stomp your head into this mat on my way to becoming
You don't have to wait 4 weeks.
Get out of there, Miz.
Well, that's what Miz gets for trying to stir things up. To work. And Rollins! That match at WrestleMania is all about every man for himself.
Well, we shortened the six-pack challenge last night at Fastlane, but he will be here to address his potential path.
Sheamus, the match hasn't even started.
Great strategy. Axel, we could be seeing that right here tonight.
Axel and Dallas with this rabid assault on the tag champion.
Scott Dawson, the Revival.
The Revival now have entered the ring, and they're going after the tag team champion.
Complete chaos inside the ring.
And now the Miz Taraj back in the ring. The should have been running their.
Oh, wait a minute. You can't have a party without a couple of good brothers.
Anderson and
Sheamus and Cesaro escaping.
here. I think the entire tag team division is attacking the tag team champions.
The Raw Tag Team division throwing down on the bar.
Hey, the bar
Championships against all these teams.
Of course not, but I think the entire locker room is teaching the bar a lesson out here. All the tag teams on Raw assaulting the tag champ. Cesaro now in return. I'm amazed they got out of there.
Same. One match and just faced like a dozen tag teams.
I think they're
Of course
shocked.
They're shocked.
They're shocked. Cena, after a devastating loss in last night's six-pack challenge match at Fastlane, 3-8.
John Cena.
We are less than 4 weeks away, and finally, I have found my road to the ideal path. It's different. I am brave enough to face the truth. I know the truth. The truth is I've had opportunity after opportunity on both. No excuses and no one to blame except myself. And contribute to WrestleMania. I'm here tonight to tell you that I will not contribute to WrestleMania this year. The energy, because this means I'm going as a fan. Seems a surprise, but think about it. The WWE Universe is the most important part of WrestleMania. No excitement, there sure as hell ain't no noise. I'm going to have a blast because I'm going excited, just like you. Hell, I may be sitting next to you. I may be sitting next to you. I may be sitting next to you. Kicking it with Sasquatch home. Let's go, Roman! There is something we have to address because there is a chant that we won't be able to do at WrestleMania. So let's just let's go, Cena! Let's go, Cena! Actually feels as good as that sip of beer. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Wait a second. What's the worst that could happen? Like if I did the thing right now that I wasn't supposed to do? Ticket. I challenge The Undertaker to a match at WrestleMania. Told it was impossible and I just accepted it. I never asked why. Why is it so impossible? Because the moment I'd be suspended. So, we're going to clear the air right now and try this again. Challenge The Undertaker to a match at WrestleMania. A match at WrestleMania! Mic's still on. I'm still here. It ain't the WWE. It's The Undertaker. So allow me to address the over your own ego. When I fail, I get back up, I put a smile on my face, and I go to work to kick ass the next day. When you fail, you hide your head in the sand, never to be seen from again, because you stop hiding behind your lame excuses. You are not broken down, because if you was broken down, you wouldn't be posting workout videos on your wife's Instagram. The only person stopping this match from happening is you. If it takes feeding your ego to make it happen, allow me to try my best. You want to see The Undertaker tombstone me in front of 75,000 people? They want to see it, and I'd like to see you try it. WrestleMania this year, I'm either going as a fan, which will be awesome, because I hope your all is in your court, dead man. Time to see if you're still alive. I would want one more match.
John Cena dropping a bombshell tonight.
Seth Rollins.
So tonight, Seth Rollins goes one-on-one with Finn Balor after an open.
Team Corey could be said for WrestleMania. The Miz does not have to be pinned to even decide.
With his WWE Championship intact, will the Miz be so lucky?
Generation. Just watch Mixed Match Challenge. Balor Club.
Finn Balor.
Well, guys, you know, and this has been a rivalry that dates back a couple of years.
These are the type of matchups that he has to win to be the man on Monday night.
Collar and elbow tie up to start there. And he's fighting to get back to that level. And a victory at WrestleMania could get him to tremendous success at WrestleMania. A few years ago, remember the
developed that over the past couple of years, but somewhere in Finn Balor's mind, he has not forgotten that it was Seth Rollins.
Look at this. Starting quarterbacks, that when you go down, you don't exactly get your spot back You have to earn it back.
This match, it's tough to argue that anyone can compete with Seth Rollins' momentum right now. He sort of defied.
An hour and 5 minutes in the ring. Nobody has done that in the history.
Tell you that at the end of the day, nobody remembers second place.
And Rollins there. He's just about to break through. Get to New Orleans.
As we all know, almost only counts. Example, winning the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania would definitely put Finn.
Can happen.
And Balor with a drop kick driving
Balor measuring the architect.
to the side of the face. Actually, Michigan with Monday Night Raw. Rollins and Balor, 2/3 of the Intercontinental Championship. He's a Grand Slam champion, which means he's held all the championships. And he welcomed Orton to the club, Miz did. And he said,
Clubs look like Balor Club's level.
Yeah, I don't care if it's on the mic. I don't care.
and Rollins, the running knee, caught Balor in the race. And there's the Miz, the Intercontinental Champion again, looking on in this matchup. Seth Rollins racing up the...
You don't have to get us pumped up. This is WrestleMania. This is the Intercontinental Championship.
We're so on that aggressive side that has come out of Finn Balor as of late. And Rollins face first goes
From the superstars to the audience to the backstage, everybody. Everyone is fired up for the.
You know, we can see how he's
Out of you.
And again. Balor up over the top. Rollins caught him. Delivering the elbow to the chest is enough for Balor to put Rollins away. Stacks him up. Mr. McMahon's guarantee Lesnar will be here next week, and Roman Reigns being temporarily suspended.
Wow, what a counter by Rollins. Delivering a knee block.
Very physical match between these two. Overhead kick.
You know, we use the term
Mutual championship is again, you take a look at the exchange here. First the overhead kick.
And then Rollins answers with a jumping enziguri. Namely, wait a minute.
Stop. Balor rolled out of the way. He's going to roll up Rollins here. Almost stole.
With Miz.
Sling blade by Balor.
Well, it's the tension of relinquishing it. What a kick by Rollins.
Is it enough to put Balor away? Monday Night Rollins.
What a
Rollins. Yeah, but Balor able to scoot out of the way. He kept back to his feet. And Balor knocked off the top out in the background here tonight in Detroit. Looking for a super
sharp elbows across the back of Rollins' neck.
face each other when the night began.
Look out. In there.
All right.
Balor, though, caught him. Balor got him.
Finn Balor.
Corey, it looked like Seth was going to
Rollins, don't go home upset. Learn something from this.
The architect always does. Let's look at the closing moment. At the presence of mind to execute an inside.
Remember, The Miz does not have to be involved in the decision to lose Mania with the Empress of Tomorrow.
Asuka.
And the winner of the inaugural, not only the Empress versus the Queen, it's the Streak versus the title.
Fastlane, Charlotte Flair successfully defended her SmackDown Women's title against Ruby Riott.
Raw's Asuka came to the ring and told Charlotte, I want you.
You earn the right to choose which champion you will face at WrestleMania.
I want to...
We wanted to know why, too.
I mean, just look at the look on Charlotte's face. Priceless. Allow me to explain this sudden turn of events you speak of. She doesn't speak the language that well. She is very, very smart. She's very smart.
So, Asuka is the Empress of Tomorrow.
Redefined what it means to be Raw Women's Champion. Why even try? But don't listen to them. Because if it's a fight you know you can't win, it's called smart strategy. Charlotte! To be the woman, you got to beat the woman. This must be one of those language barrier things. I beat you once. I beat you once. I can beat you again. Had the you did not even choose me. You get this woman. You get this woman.
Oh, and Mickey James with a cheap shot to Asuka.
Asuka.
Loses her streak here tonight.
I mean, it would completely shatter the psyche of Asuka heading into WrestleMania. Sure, she'll still have her title
Against Asuka, maybe this physical game plan.
Tomorrow has anything to say about it. There's the quickness of Asuka. Oh, it backs it up into.
What did you guys make of Asuka being is the better champion?
I'm not going to lie. I've been thinking it for a long, long time.
Cheerleader is Asuka. Just dropped Nikki and
Flair, and she's got to be watching here tonight saying, you know what, I will be ready.
With a challenge like Asuka threatening her throne. And now Nikki.
Oh, my God. Bounce Ray. Trying to drag herself back in. She beats the count. But James, look at the smart Mickey James.
Over by
And
James.
listen. Oh, my God. The figure eight, the leg lock.
Get it in the ring. Get it in the ring right now, James.
And Mickey again continues talking about Charlotte Flair. What about the right here and the right now?
And Mickey again continuing to punish Asuka. Famer. And Asuka from behind. James almost stopped the streak. Asuka though with a kick right to the.
If Asuka can even compete.
The situation here is palm to the face, exchanging blows. Mickey and Asuka, center of the ring. Another one.
And an over. He's on spaghetti legs as is. Oh, there we go.
And Mickey. Oh, Asuka. Cover is enough to knock off Mickey and a kick. Six-time champ Mickey James, and Mickey planning Asuka kick. And Mickey gonna try to head up top.
This may be a mistake.
Oh, she thought she had plenty of time. Critical moment in this match. Right here on Raw, and a kick out at two. Streak here tonight.
Nikki needs to keep her foot on the gas. Looking for the mid kick.
Asuka though from.
If Asuka can lock her hands.
And tap out. Asuka wins. Streak intact. By Asuka.
Asuka, you gotta wonder what condition her leg is in afterward.
As she approaches her matchup with Charlotte Flair.
Oh, you know. Anyway, forget it. It's over. Hello? I cannot believe what you said to Naya.
Truth hurts.
Oh my God.
And, that was me being nice.
I knew that I almost died when you said that you see the way that people look at her when you walk through the airport.
I use Naya. I tries to hitch her wagons onto me. But God, I can't believe she screwed us tonight. She grew up her entire life this total loser and is so desperate and needy to help she was when I told her I love you. She was like, oh, I love you too, Bliss. So next week, you and I will use Naya to do our heavy lifting.
Okay.
She does all the all night for this show.
So annoying.
She's never on time.
It's been on the entire time.
You know what? Get on time.
This evening will not be happening, but you did hear the challenge. Next week it will be Alexa Bliss versus Asuka. No, Naya.
But it's gonna be otherworldly.
Yeah, and this is big.
Apollo Crews. And now Slater's gonna try. So the team, team is still involved in this. And Strowman drives Slater into the barricade.
It's a tag team battle royal.
Well, it's a battle. Well, until now.
Slater did. Slater's out. Well, guys, what would you do if Strowman yelled at you to ring the bell?
I can't blame him.
It's 8 men.
Here we go.
The
Get rid
tag
of
team
him.
Braun Strowman division tries to dump Strowman over the top rope. And eliminates Rhino. Team right hand. His teammate Apollo.
Would he be considered the winning tag team?
Who knows? Booker says Titus is a big guy. And Titus thought twice about it.
They're getting together.
Battle Royal, even though he's not a part of a tag team.
A one-man tag.
The tag team titles. And Strowman exploded. Now,
You're gonna have to gang up on Strowman if you want any chance of eliminating.
Strowman the ring, driven into the steps.
Yeah, but remember,
I mean, I don't even know if this is legal when Strowman's even in this match. Steel steps driven into Strowman into the
Courage and the Revival.
Oh my God, Strowman! Now he's down. Coach, it was a tag team.
I know, but
clear. The tag team champs, guys, you've got to be perplexed at what.
To knock us down, throw us down. We're still here right now.
The entire tag team division.
That's why we're the bar, fella.
I'm actually surprised you guys are still here. I thought you were trying to leave the show or
Bugging.
dump your opponents over the top rope.
Understandable. The Revival are tag team specialists, not battle royal specialists.
All of the hair.
Yeah, but he's already eliminated.
But all still involved in this matchup. Titus.
Apollo was eliminated right after Strowman entered the fray.
The monster. Here goes Titus O'Neil.
The educated feet of Big Luke Gallows coming into play. Oh no!
Truck. Eliminate. Braun Strowman is run back from the back. Horrible.
Did you guys?
Strowman is eliminating Axel now.
Look at her.
The Miz Taraj is eliminated. Carl Anderson trying to. Anderson realizing he's in trouble.
To WrestleMania!
Oh no!
Strowman. Yes, WrestleMania.
Braun Strowman.
Well, he clearly just said that he is going to wrestle. What I was trying to say earlier.
I don't think this is going to stand. I don't know how for distance. The favorite pastime of the monster among men, launching Carl Anderson onto the rest of the tag team. And just won a tag team battle royal.
And the rules will not stand. General Manager Kurt Angle's got to address